everyone, I was thinking about doing a video the day before we find out possibly who has a twin on Pretty Little Liars. So I was thinking I would post about who I think is Uber A, who I possibly think has a twin, and who I want to have a twin. I have a long list of who actually I think could be a twin. And that's because there's so many candidates who would work. So, first of all, who I think Uber A is, there's some interesting people I think it could be. I've been hoping for a while that it's Ren. He has not been on for a while, but I don't care. He would make a really good candidate. He has a lot of just shady things going on. He can't even spell diagnosis. You're a freaking doctor. You should know how to spell diagnosis. There's actually some other people that I think could be a twin as well. Or twin, I'm sorry. That was actually the next thing. Who I think would be Uber A is a twin. So, obviously, the list I'm going to tell you here in a minute. The last person... Oh, no. I actually think that there's two other people. This is why I hate these theories, because I always add on another person. Okay, so lots of people think that Lucas could be A. Oh, I'm not going to say that he couldn't, because he could. And I've kind of been thinking that, too. But another person that I've been suspicious of for a long time is actually Caleb. And I don't want him to be A, but at the same time, I want him to be A because he's just kind of, he's always available for everything. I mean, and what's going on with Mona? Like, okay, if you're not up to 6B and you haven't been watching it, you should probably stop watching because, all right. He was talking to Mona, and Mona says, "So who kisses better? Hannah, Spencer, or me?" I was just like, what? When did you kiss Mona? What in the world? So, something happened there. Obviously we haven't been told about that yet, and I feel like that should definitely be talked about. So, interesting. So who do I think is a twin? Now that I've just talked about Mona, I actually think she could be a twin. And we don't really know that much about her family. We know she has a mom. We haven't seen really her dad. I don't really remember them talking about her dad that much. We haven't heard much about her family. Now the thing is that they showed her dead. So maybe she really did die. And I kind of feel like, I know that the dollhouse was supposed to be Big A, but I was kind of wondering, is that Uber A? I don't know, maybe not, but I was wondering, just because it doesn't make sense that a person who is transgender would want to dress as, the person that they were before. And the whole thing about being transgender is you want to become who you feel on the inside. And if you feel like you're a female like Charlotte did, then why would you want to dress up as Charles? It doesn't really make sense. So I was like, what if that's a guy and that's actually Uber A? So I don't know. But anyway, so with Mona, so she was shown dead, which obviously every time they seem to show someone dead, they come back alive or something. I guess Mrs. D could be alive, and she could have a twin. That's another person, because Allie visited Hannah in the hospital, and she's like, "Remember what I told you in the hospital?" And then Mrs. D visited Allie in the hospital, so Do you think that maybe Mrs. D's still alive? Or maybe that's her twin? I don't know. So I kind of say anybody who really was dead, quote unquote dead. So then another person who had a freak accident was Toby and Jason. So Jason fell down in the elevator shaft, and Toby was found dead in the forest. So maybe one of those people also could be a twin, or somehow their twin had switched places with them. I'm not sure. These are just people that I think could have a twin. Allie could have a twin as well. I didn't understand why when she went to visit Cyrus and give him a ticket or something. Yeah, she gave him a ticket and she dressed as Vivian Darkbloom. I didn't understand why she needed to wear a wig, because she went out in the middle of the night and Spencer had caught her on the camera. Sorry, I'm tired. She was just wearing her regular clothes. Well, not regular clothes. She was wearing a hoodie, but she was wearing her regular hair. She didn't have a black or dark brown wig. So I'm like, maybe that was the twin. I don't know. But Cyrus did call that twin Allie, so I'm not really sure. So that could be another possibility of a twin. Now, the people I want to be a twin are Arya or Spencer. And honestly, any of the girls would be cool. The thing is that I never thought Emily ever being a part of being a twin or being a... Because it doesn't really make sense, because she's just... I guess she's just too nice. Although I would be shocked if Emily did have some kind of part. I don't know. Hannah... I don't know if Hannah would really be a twin. I mean, she's had the most incidences with twins. Like, she saw the twins. Ashley had also dealt with the twins. The story about the twins were told to Hannah and this little boy that she was babysitting. I don't really know if it would be Hannah. I mean, that would make sense just because of how they posed it to her only. But I really think it would be cool if Arya or Spencer or even Melissa had a twin. So with Arya, she has a lot of mental illness in her family, and I mean, it's pretty clear that her brother is most likely bipolar, and he has a lot of anger issues. And then her uncle also has mental problems as well. Her dad also dated Meredith, and Meredith ended up being schizophrenic. So it must be that, in psychology, that he was attracted to what he's used to. So that might have happened. And he could have had blah. So, I think what happened was that Bethany says that her father was having an affair with Mrs. De Laurentiis. Well, if Bethany's father is Byron, that would make sense that he would have an affair with Mrs. De Laurentiis, because he is known to cheat. So if he cheated on her, on Ella with Mrs. De Laurentiis, then there you go. That would definitely make a case there. And also, I've seen on Marlene's status or something, I don't remember exactly what she said, but she said something about a new addition to the Montgomery family, AM and BY. I thought AM stands for Arya Montgomery and BY stands for Bethany Young. I think that it's possible that those two are twins. Now, with Spencer, Mrs. De Laurentiis already had a history with Peter, so that would make sense that those two would be together and have an affair, so Bethany would be upset about it. Bethany liked to go horseback riding, which I don't know how this would be into play, but it's the same place that I guess Melissa also went to, so that could actually make it seem like Melissa is Bethany. I don't know. I think that that theory is a pretty good one as well. So I know that that's like a lot of different theories, but I'm interested in what you guys think, so please leave a comment below. Thank you so much.